Hey, everybody. Welcome. I know. Welcome, everybody, to Making Pax Stereo, the show that takes you behind the scenes of Pax Stereo TV, the evolving neo-urban internet television network. That's right. We are the new players on the block, broadcasting 24/7. Two extraterrestrial brothers over here in View Park, Los Angeles, right next to Leimert Park. As we say so often, we may not be in the ghetto, but we can see the fence.
Bang,
so
bang.
welcome, everybody. This show, you guys, for those of you who don't know, and let's assume that you don't, this show really came out of the fact that many of the people who know us asked if they could somehow see a few more behind-the-scenes things. So we tell them we have a meeting every week. And almost every week. We have more than one meeting, but this is usually one of the bigger ones. I think we haven't had as many formal meetings of late because we were so busy with projects, right? So many projects. Let's review first of all what happened, what has happened, because I got to do some of that work tonight. Sorry, those allergies. By the way, the weather out here is finally cooling off a little bit.
Yeah, about time, man. You know how it is. Yeah, it's change of the season. Yeah, I have to get used to saying it's not summer, but it's
actually
still summer.
Well, no, it's actually fall as the 24th.
As far as I'm concerned, anything over 90 is summer, bro.
Okay. It feels like summer. It's hot as shit.
See, as far as
but okay, it feels like it's a little less hot.
Right. I got you.
But we had events here over the weekend, and that was the big thing that happened on Saturday. We had Ray Ibarra and friends. Now, this turned out to be a wonderful adventure, and I got to recap with Vic, because actually it's not just that I want to mention, but that was the one. First, let's talk about that. So we had scheduled Ray Ibarra to be here with Nicole Townend,
right,
from Shark Tank. She had been on there with her baby products,
right.
And so at the last minute, she canceled on us.
Absolutely.
Like
some things happen.
20 minutes before the show.
That's called emergency.
Now, because we had a number of teen entrepreneurs here who were supposed to be witnesses, observers to the show, we just changed up things and did a whole different kind of a show, which was actually wonderful, that I'll be packaging probably tonight. Ray Bar and friends, so look for that to be going up on the onto the web. But wonderful interviews and interactions with a group of teen entrepreneurs, all the way up into their early 20s, from most of whom were from Cal State Northridge here in Los Angeles, but so inspiring to hear the kinds of things they were talking about doing. So look for us. It was something we had talked about, right, Vic? Yeah. We had talked about extending our academic connection. The only reason why we hadn't, because we needed to be ready for the work.
Yes.
There's work for us too, right, when you have interns. They do help you, right, but there is some organizational things, especially.
Yeah, well, and to piggyback off of that, I'm going to mention a couple of names just to let you know that the feature was AJ Green, who basically was ready to take the lead in less than 5 or 10 minutes to be the feature on the show with Ray Barr, which Ray, as well as you and I, have talked about, that the empowerment zone is going to be where the youth are developing and doing things that's similar to what we're doing, maybe not with all the hardware and the equipment, but they do have this vision. And I immediately went to AJ's Google Play app, with his dorm app, and it's impressive. I sent you the link, and just so you can say, hey, his thinking and how he's going, that wasn't really covered as much. We touched upon it. But after going to look at it, I said, okay, I see.
Well, we know we're going to be getting them back in more chances. It was all new to them.
Right.
They were shocked,
right,
that they were getting this point of time to really be in front of the camera, tell their own stories, things they're interested in,
right,
in this kind of forum. One of the things we did keep hearing from all the young folks was how comfortable it felt to be here and be involved. And Vic, I really took that to heart. It made me feel good because you and I know that's not an accident. We over the years we talked about it. You know what we wanted the experience to be. Cause we even talked about that back in the days of the recording sessions. When
Right.
I told when we were arguing with Cortez or whatever, and my big thing was that the recording sessions always should feel like a joyful process.
Right.
If done correctly,
Right.
they should feel like, because all of the ones Irvin and I ever did, and the ones that I did with Paul, that's the way they felt with Robert Pace. All of them, they felt they were all fun, all joyful.
Right.
And so, being with the youth, we Vic and I both were rewarded by being able to experience stuff we had planned for. We had planned for working with the young folks. We knew we were going to make some efforts with the local institutions here. And then next thing we're going to do is have them help us identify faculty.
Right.
Because what we really want to do is have a liaison to the university where they have a faculty member who we interact with, who gets faculty time.
Right.
To do projects, and then we collaborate with the university and the student bodies. Because our opinion is that every school, I think every high school, almost in junior highs, many of them, junior highs, high schools should have internet television channels to broadcast the same way they had the school paper,
Right.
and the little announcements in the morning.
Right.
All of that should be, I think,
Oh yeah.
today in today's world. So this may be one of the great branching points where that started, because the fact that the guests canceled, Ray was there, Ray Barr with AJ Green, and we had, I think it was approximately 10,
Close to it.
approximately 10 or so of the students. That we did a wonderful show. So you guys make sure you go take a look at that. But again, that was one. So that's one of my notes. That's the packaging of which. All of these I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna go about working, doing some work tonight. We'll see how we go.
Yeah, I've already sent them the pictures. You already have the card with the pictures, so they should already have them. They posted immediately. I mean, they were posting, I mean, less than 10 minutes. There are other places that they're posting at, not at the traditional places that we are probably
Sure.
familiar with. So they've already posted pictures.
That'll be something that we can cover maybe even on one of the on the morning coffee shows, Vic.
Yeah.
Some of that stuff. But I'll do an Animoto, right, of this today. That's the Animoto I'll be doing, right? The
Right.
Animoto with the pictures from that, right? And then I'll be doing the double well, we'll go over the actual order at the end of the task that I'm making. But I know I'm going to be doing the video edit processing
Right.
of those things and uploads. Plus, the next event we wanted to talk about, we went out to capture Neil's rehearsal. Finally, those videos are coming in.
Right.
Great time. Couple of different camera angles, right? I've actually got to get back to capturing from the doing that too.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to get, the update on, it's not the way I would have shot it. We were really rushed. So to sit back and try to do what we call the redundancy, have multiple cameras up, try to get them in speed and stuff. The good thing about it, the Sony got the beginning, the end, the long shot. The Canon only got a few clips. So he's happy with that. Even when I told him, I said, you're not going to get that much because everything was pressed and rushed. So he's looking forward to it and already start calling me to come out and do another shoot with him over this weekend. Just happened to clash with our event we had with the students. And I said, man, I wish I could be there with you. But shortly we'll be going to the downtown alleyway. Don't get this twisted. He's going down there to shoot. Really short.
That didn't sound right either.
Wait a minute, short snippets. So it'll be less complex than what we did over at Vibratos because they didn't know we were coming.
Well, you
The
guys
first
should
thing
go
I
take a
thought.
look and see what we did at Vibratos, Neil's rehearsal live, and then also, well, the event pages for those things are going up. That's also my to-do list, to do the event pages for those things, Vic, with the embeds.
Well, hey, look, if you guys want to see something immediately, go to Mario's Meerkat. You'll get a better look at what it was if you don't want to wait. And then you can see mine as well. His is a little bit better because I'm caught up in what I call equipment wrangling. But Mario got some good shots right from the time we got in there. So if you don't want to wait, go
It's
check it out.
interesting how I'm now used to regularly working two phones and doing the Meerkat and Periscope has now become one of my tasks to do. You take a thing because actually it all works out based on what people have to do. Vic has specific tasks he's doing, especially when we shift to like the I Victor and things. So we're working on how we're using. Now, people say, why Meerkat and why Periscope? Because the numbers of new viewers are phenomenal.
And it's the immediacy and it's the conversation. The thing about it is, the assumption is that the youth is growing up with TV. Actually, they are not really growing up with TV the way we think. We all think that they like to sit and wait.
Well, some of them think. I don't think.
I don't think they are.
I know maybe much of y'all may think.
I don't think they're growing.
But I don't think.
Not the TV we know.
No, they don't know TV. In fact, they know only certain things, and you have to think about that yourself. Right. It's like they don't read newspapers or wear watches. There's a bunch of things.
They're not going to wait. They want while everybody's glossing over in packaging, they want it immediately. And Meerkat and Periscope is a perfect example of immediate delivery, a system that comes from you personally and interact with folks. I can't see anything that you can even complain about those type of apps.
Okay, so Neil's for rehearsal, that's going up there. That's another big event.
Right.
Those same kind of events going up there. Okay, so cool. Okay, and then I'm doing the slideshow animation with the photos.
Right.
Okay, okay. What do we have coming up now next on the schedule?
No schedule. I don't even want to put the name out there because it's too tentative right now. The reason this last week, 2 weeks, has been our hell week because we had 3 separate courtyard projects from DJ Mars Vita with his video and live performance, and then of course Neil's, and then of course the oh my God, it's so many. I'm tripping. Going to Neil's thing. So right now we have a window that's kind of open. Nothing for next week. If anything, you will probably no later than tomorrow next week if we have another project. But I don't want to say the name because every time I say it, we keep putting it off, and it's been put off since August. So I'd rather just not say the name right now.
Everything gets well. There you go. And remember, this season. We know it's going to be ending. We haven't set the exact season ending date, but we know it's going to be in November.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So get your performance hats on for you guys because it's going to get cold outside.
All right, coming this week, quadruple banger Tuesday, because we do morning coffee show all this week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then we have on Tuesday night, the Quiet Storm. We have the DJ Miko Quiet Storm pre-show. We call it Musical Foreplay. That'll be at 7 p.m. with our own hot chocolate. DJ Miko Williams will be there for that. Get tucked in, as we say. And then at 8 o'clock, Miko joins Victor and I for the Quiet Storm. Interactive, live DJ experience. The theme for this week is a reason, a season, a lifetime. I am remembering love.
Bang.
Okay?
Bang, bang.
Reason, a season, a lifetime. I am remembering love. That's the Quiet Storm. And then we continue at 10 o'clock with the ongoing Miko's Challenge series.
Yes, we do.
Vic, and that should be hot too. Again, that features at times various music, but usually free music by our own Love Shadow. He's not our own, but we've adopted him, Love Shadow. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, just looking again, just double-checking my little list of stuff. Time Warner Cable, too. Cable's coming.
Tomorrow, they'll be here between 6 and 7. They have this new routine where they have my cell phone and go, we call. And you don't pick up that phone, we don't come out. I said, you know what? Why don't you guys text in advance? Why just call? Because I don't know your number.
That's part of the problem with that.
Right.
That's what I told him.
I don't know
it's
your
not
number.
Like you're calling us for a number that we can recognize.
Right. So I have to answer every call during that hour, and I'm going to forward them. Any calls that's marketing, I'm going to forward it over to Time Warner.
Well, that's an ongoing thing, too. Okay. So tomorrow we'll be here with the Quiet Storm. Tomorrow, Monday, looking at the work list, Vic. So bunch of metadata for DJ Mars Vita, for Ray and Friends, also for the Neil's rehearsal, which I got to capture and then make something out of that.
Right.
Then there's the Neil's individual songs from the performance here. Now, did we have pictures from the rehearsal? Neil's rehearsal? Not that many pictures, right? That was the thing.
No
right,
pictures.
The photos I have notes to do for So I have a question mark on Neil's. So the photos that I have to go upload really are just Ray Barr. I don't know if I did Quiet Storm last week.
I don't remember
I'll
you
check.
doing
But
it.
I don't have to do Neil's.
Yeah.
But I have Ray Barr and Friends.
Right.
And then that's it.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. That's it. That's it.
Okay.
Because it didn't have Neil's.
And we still have the website event pages.
Right.
Which we may or may not. You know, I'm thinking about possibly doing something. We can, if it doesn't mostly matter to me, but all the metadata stuff, getting together and finishing all that, and the website updates could probably be done in less than an hour. It should be around half an hour.
Right.
Maybe we could do it around Monday. What's Monday Night Football too?
I didn't even check to see who's playing there. I may be able to give you something.
Okay, then I got two reminders. One, that issue that we had with the disposal, that was just a breaker. You just got just a reminder. You know, if you had opened the breaker box, it was just a breaker
Oh, over here?
at the disposal.
Oh, got you.
It was just a breaker.
It was the
box.
breaker box? Okay.
So if you look there, and the other thing is go through on your Twitter account. You still have Victor Allen, the lowercase. So you know we're all changing our name. So
Yes.
it's just, don't change
I know.
just the name, the appearance.
Right.
So you're gonna have your Victor Allen because I'm changing stuff on the website. And then the other thing is we got the whole issue for Miko is to remind her once again about having the playlists. See, the issue that I told her is to make sure and that's why we also got her some songs and everything. So so that was part of the reason to make sure that she would always have that. He said,
Right.
And to make the at least some playlists.
Right.
See, the issue that makes it so different for me, she doesn't think of it because she probably already has it.
Right.
But when I usually switch to another device, like in the event of a crisis, like the computer crashing live on a broadcast,
Right.
and I switch to the phone or to my iPod, I always go to a previously done playlist.
Right.
I just don't worry about it because I have 100 playlists on there.
Right.
I just pick one of them that I want to play
Right.
and jump to that playlist. So again, it was just reminding her because she had a bunch of problems with her. See, again, you don't do protocol, so the computer crashes on her, and so she has nothing to play.
Stand up and dance. Yeah, you know
So
my.
I said, well, where are you supposed to have your playlist
Stand
ready?
up and dance.
On your phone.
Shoot.
Okay, so that's really all the stuff then. So right there, Vic, and but to catch up because of the wonderful new shows, though. So the main thing for everybody else, look for the notices of the new shows, the Neil's Rehearsal, the DJ Mars Vita, okay, the Ray Barr and Friends, those three specifically, which we'll try to feature in this week's drum, too. Okay? All right. Everybody, thank you once again for tuning in this week at Pax Stereo TV.
Bang.
Okay, I can count us in on the this week. Ready? 5, 4, 3. Hey everybody, this week at Pax Stereo TV, the big news is new programming coming right at you. What I mean, I'm specifically uploading and we're showcasing the DJ Mars Vita live performance here at Pax Stereo TV. That's right, DJ Mars Vita, who came in, performed right here in the courtyard, brought friends, wonderful energy. Got to see that night and that performance, pre-show, post-show, and performance going up. Next, don't forget Neil's, the live performance here, but we went out to catch him at a local spot. And we got wonderful videos there, Meerkat and Periscope. Those two are going up on the website and everywhere. 3, Saturday, wonderful programming, Ray Barr and Friends. We had teen entrepreneurs. You want to see some inspiring teens and young folks, make you think about something different? Look for this, Ray Barr and Friends. All of this is stuff I'm uploading. You'll see it showing up this week at Pax Stereo. Now, besides that, Vic, we got the regular schedule, right?
We are on regular schedule. We're coming at you with, of course, our segments of fun and reality. We go down. I'm gonna hit you with new sports. I'm gonna sit back and say flip flop, fantasy flip flop. We'll get to that.
That's
later.
Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So the morning coffee will be there with new sports and hot picks. So be there for Morning coffee, 10 a.m. Remember, we have the Mac McAllister pre-show at 9. Okay, so then Tuesday night, all right, Tuesday's now the quadruple banger. We used to call it the triple banger. It's not as good as it sounds. I know. But we do after the morning coffee show that night, we start with the DJ Miko Quiet Storm pre-show at 7 p.m. with our own hot chocolate DJ Miko, spinning the latest and greatest of her own choosing. And then at 8 p.m., Miko joins Victor and I for the Quiet Storm, the interactive DJ experience. And the theme for this week of the Quiet Storm is a reason, a season, or a lifetime. I am remembering love. That's right. Be there. It's going to be hot and heavy. And then at 10 o'clock, that's right, Victor, continues with the Miko's Challenge series.
Always a surprise. Always a surprise. It's a challenge. You guys got to tune in if you want to find out what it is. It's unscripted, and she doesn't know all the details as well. So we find out what her challenge is.
Remember, check out Pax Stereo TV. We are the extraterrestrial brothers running this 24/7 platform, bringing you all kinds of entertainment and interesting folks, the neo-urban community, to you 24 hours a day. I'm Marl Hemsley. That's this week at Pax Stereo TV.